This is my individual oral number 3. In this individual oral, I want to talk about the second topic chosen in class, and that is the current situation in the world. The number 1 is the death of Qasem Soleimani. The death of the Iranian general during an air attack by the United States in January of this year raised the tension between Washington and Tehran. They were all aware of that what has happening in the Middle East and the consequences that this conflict could bring. Soleimani was considered a hero in his country, while of the American government he has responsibility of the death of hundreds of citizens. And this is the result of the crisis. Iran admitted to having mistakenly shot down Ukrainian plane that left 176 dead. What such impact that caused all situation that the Third World War was posted as social networks in the internet search engines. The number 2 is the fires in Australia. All such fires in Australia started last year, but they continued until January of the present year. The disaster has already, if they consider the worst in the history of that country. The fire stretched more than the fifth of Australian forest, derived from a multi-year drought combined with global warming. This fire killed trees and vegetation, but also with thousands of animals that were caught in the fire. The koala was of the one species most affected by the fires, and surely you will have seen more in the image in the who are thirsty and with severe burns on their bodies. After the situation, some already recovered the koalas are being released back to their natural habitat, but damage is done.
I've arrived. Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
The number 3, the coronavirus pandemic. This outbreak started in the late of the last year, but was until on January of the present year that the World Health Organization issued a statement in the new SARS-CoV-2 virus was identified, a strain that not have been reported in humans, but the research indicates that emerged in a one market. The virus causes the diseases called COVID-19, and the most vulnerable groups are older women, pregnant women, and people with chronic diseases. And before his rapid was declared a pandemic. Of the countries most affected by the virus are the United States, Spain, and Italy. To level worldwide, the number of people infected already exceeds the 3.6 million, while the death of the death ranges highest is the highest from the last years. People have been called to stay in home to avoid more infections, while the world economy is practically paralyzed, except for the activities considered essential. Number 3. The wave of racial protest. The wave of racial protest over the death of a black man in a police custody has turned into an unusual violent outbreak that sweeps across the United States. Today has been the week since the death of the under arrest of George Floyd, suspect of having paid a Minneapolis store with fake money. A policeman already under arrest kneeled his neck and almost of 9 minutes will the hero plated place. I can breathe, I can breathe. Those 3 words have become a rallying cry of this protest. Such vandalism has not been seen in Washington or the rest of the country since the racial unrest sparked by 1968 killing of the Rev. Martin Luther King. All of these were too before Trump entered in the White House.